Hello and welcome again to Hyrule, project I'm working on. So, been doing a little bit of tinkering with weapons and other objects. Like I said, this is essentially two different variations of the game that I'm building. This one here in VR on desktop is kind of akin to the third-person visual that I wanted to do, so this is what that looks like in VR. But I also wanted to build a literal VR variation of this world in which you can hold the sword, throw the bombs, fire the bow, and all that. So that's why there's some oddities with that, it feels. You know. But as you can see, with the suggestions I've had, I did implement the... It's like an Octorok slapper is what it looks like. But, so yeah, instead of the sword just being held in your hand and walked around and poking things, there's a slash. Well, if you do it fast enough, there's two different slashes and a poke.
Buy something, will ya?
Anyway, so shops do work. I need to work on the voicing here. But as you can see, we've already got bombs, and there's the candle, but also I set up a little quality of life thing so you can hit the arrow and just swap between things. Right now the blue candle doesn't have a limit on its uses, so you can just turn yourself into a walking flamethrower. But one other thing here.
It's a secret to everybody.
I need to work on the positioning when you like respawn into the world. But once again, here's the like third-person view of that, and with the slapping action of the sword really helps out in this mode. Just one smack, 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 smack. Ah, boop. There we go. Got the heart back. So yeah, I need to fix that tree, obviously. And so you can see these are Moblins. These guys here, I had to take the model that I had and just redo it entirely. So that's what the blue Moblins actually are. And all I did was just take the colors and re-texture paint them. Whereas you can see these just other stand-ins that I tried to generate. I used an AI platform to generate those for the base model, and they were just ugh. So I've been learning to sculpt models and do other stuff my own way. They knocked me into the other screen. So the mobs, they, like right now, that jiggling motion, there's all kinds of little things that I need to fix about the way the mobs move and stuff like that. Like these in here, I mean, the Goriyas, they're not even doing their boomerang thing or anything like that. But the general mob setup I have implemented, and so what I'm doing now is I've got to go through and essentially for each mob there's like a series of things that they all do, but then you've got to differentiate between like their individual aspects. And so that's kind of, you know, what I'm coding for right now is I feel like I made Bomberman 128 here. So anyways, the different mobs, there's a bunch of different stuff to consider for them. And right now, all I've got running is like very generic mob code for how they patrol, stick to the grid, and stuff like that. But, alright, so here's Treat Boss for level 2. It spawns being facing the wrong direction. Alright, so okay. Well, it must have been just that's I wasn't on the minimap. I made it a lot easier to follow the states of the Dodongo on the minimap when it ingests an explosion and its body explodes. I'm still trying to figure out how to really illustrate that in the 3D variation. But yes, so that is Dungeon 2 completed.